Here comes antique fire truck. That's Old Mac. He's here every parade, and looks like he's going about 1 mile an hour, so he'll be here in about 15 minutes. He should be carrying our Grand Marshal of the parade today, and unfortunately, I don't have that name on my list here. So we'll see who it is when they come by.
Right here. Carol Longstreet.
Oldest, both of them?
Yeah. And they're Carol Longstreet.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to.
And there's our Boy Scout color guard leading the parade with the American flag. This year's Grand Marshals, we have co-Grand Marshals, Carol Longhorn. She's a senior chief in the U.S. Navy. She was retired in 1985. And Captain Linda Eldis was also a captain in the Army, retired 1992. Grand Marshals Carol Longhorn and Linda Aldis. Navy and Army retired. Thanks for your service. Thanks for coming. Old Mac, number 361 from Ventura County Fire Department. Let's give it up for him, Oakview. Next up is our living treasures, Lynn Doherty and Karen Evenden. Thanks for coming out, ladies. You're looking good. In that vintage Mustang.
We're slow.
Rotary Club of Ojai, living treasure, Joyce Robinson in a vintage Mercedes. They went that way.
Joe Ventura on the mic. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Thanks for coming. I guess we're stretching the parade out a little this year. Gives us plenty of time for the excitement to build. Here comes our next float. This is going to be from Calvary Chapel. Hey, I think we're going to be having a gathering down here at the Lighthouse Church down on the corner on the left, and he's going to be having a free barbecue down there and some live music right after the parade. Head on down to Lighthouse, and it's usually a good time down there every year. So I want to thank Lighthouse for supplying the food and beverages and the live music. Calvary Chapel of the Ojai Valley. Sponsored by American Hay and Mercantile in Oakview. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Looks like you downsized a little bit this year.
There goes the pony.
Here comes Girl Scout Troop 65011. Good morning, ladies. Thanks for coming. Look at the little Girl Scouts.
This next one is the spirit of Oakview for sure. The skip loader.
All right, coming up next, this is a float, beautifully decorated float, I must say, from Greg Rance here in Oakview. Top of the hill in Oakview, Greg Rance for all your rental needs and building materials. I think these guys should have been at the end of the parade. They could have cleaned up after the horses. Yeah, light them up. Here comes our next group from Sunset School. Sunset Elementary and Middle School right here in Oakview. Big turnout today for our fine Oakview students. What up, Sunset?
I say sunset, you say sunset, sunset.
Sunset Bobcats.
Tractors. Always lots of tractors.
Coming up next, this is going to be Tom Kennedy and his vintage tractors. Always a highlight here at the Oakview Memorial Day Parade. Tom Kennedy and his vintage tractors. Not sure how often they break these tractors out, but they're always immaculately prepared for the Memorial Day Parade. Tom Kennedy and the vintage tractors. 9 tractors making the parade route this morning. Couple of nice John Deeres. Nice tractor. Good morning. Couple of McCormick Deerings. Here we have an antique Ford. What year is that Ford? When? Awesome. Check out this Minneapolis Moline. That thing is all engine. All American-made ingenuity. I love looking at these old tractors. Just so utilitarian. Nothing on them, no comforts, just everything you need in a farm implement. There we have a case. Pretty much all those tractors, all of them made in America. This one coming up right here now. Looks like he still uses this. This could still be a working tractor right here. Psych.
You jinxed it.
There we go.
We got it. We got it.
Coming up next is Jill Oliveras, Allstate Insurance. Nice Chevy. That sounds like it's running good. Sounds real good. Next up, Girl Scout Troop 61137. Good morning, ladies. Thanks for coming out. You guys are brownies, huh? Are you guys brownies? You can tell by the vests. Thanks. All right, here comes the Corvette Club.
What a tiara you have on there.
Thanks for coming out. Looking good. Magenta. Guess there's only 2 Corvettes this year. Ojai Police, Citizen Patrol. Hey, everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Coming up next, Dave Stanwood, Classic Car.
Hey, you made it out, big boy.
Yeah, nice truck. You're looking good. What year is that, 31? Ventura County Model A Club. Check out this ride. That is beautiful. Green on green with the beige top.
It's 90 years old.
1928.
31.
Here we got another 1931 Ford Model A. It's beautiful. How's it going? Thanks for coming. These are the kind of cars that drove up here through Oakview back when this street right here was actually the main street. This was Highway 33 right here through Oakview. Couple of Model A pickups. Morning. Thanks for coming. Some really nice machines that seem to be really well maintained. Can you imagine when all the cars on the streets look like that? It must have been a great time. Model A Ford Club of Ventura County. You see that unit on the back right there? That's called the trunk. Yeah, so this used to be the main thoroughfare right here through Oakview. I'm sure everybody knows that. And right here at the American Legion was actually a service station back in the day. And that's why the churches are on this street, because this was the main street through town. And over there where the new highway is was actually an alleyway that was behind the businesses.
Wow, I know that. Maybe there's something new.
And then, of course, the road that was a little bit older than this route was back over here, what they call the old grade. That was not even the original road. There was another road before that was down the hill where Creek Road is. So every few years, they just keep building another road farther up the hill, making it easier to pass straight on through Oakview. Maybe someday there'll be a freeway down by the river. Coming up next, this is going to be Rancho Los Dos Amigos and the Dancing Horses. This is going to be awesome. Always the highlight of the Oakview Parade. Rancho Los Dos Amigos. Beautiful horses. It's amazing. Rancho Los Dos Amigos. Amazing. Coming up next, we got the Kai Puli Kwazuato Aztec Dancers. Aztec dancers, costumes are beautiful. Next up, Topa Topa Flywheelers. Good morning. Great, thanks. How are you? That Macy Ferguson is running good. Listen to that baby hum. Yeah. Ventura County Fire Department, Station 23, here in Oakview. How's it going? And that's going to be it for the 2018 Oakview Parade. Still going to be going on for a little bit till they get to the end of the street down there by Greg Rent's. And I believe they're going to be having the annual local gathering at the Lighthouse Church. Going to head down there right after this. It's going to be some live entertainment, some good food, popsicles for the kids. So be sure to head on down to the Lighthouse. And I want to thank you all for coming out, and have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks, Oakview. See you next year.